I'm going to pull some Stamp-Arounds off their wheels so I can use them on my Misti. Want to see? Come on in. Hello everybody, this is Julia Laird with Senior Susie Stamps. Recently I got a lot of these roller stamps, wheels, on eBay, and today I want to pull some of them off the wheel and remount them so I can use them on my Misti platform. So let me clear this stuff off and we'll get started. Now for today I'm going to do two, and one is these music notes and the other is this flower scene. So what I've done in the past is to take an X-Acto knife and try to find the seam. This one is right here, and I'm going to cut through that glue strip with my knife. And you may have to cut 2 or 3 times until you get down to the wheelbase itself. Now obviously this voids any warranty that you might have on these things, but mainly they're usually so old that there's no warranty left anyway. And then you can just peel this stuff right off. And on this particular one, all the adhesive stayed on the roll. So this one's ready to mount up on some foam. I want to clean off this little bit. Actually, I think I might just put a little fresh cut on that and take that little bit of hard glue that was there off. And now it's just a matter of mounting this up on foam at this point. And so I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of that that's kind of to size, and get this mounted up, because I think that these are probably long enough to be useful on my Minislimline cards, and that's kind of the goal here, is to have them useful. To me, when they're on those wheels, I'm a spastic, I guess, because I just can't get them to print right. They don't print well. I don't have any of those little automatic inkers, and that probably is the problem. But when I try to roll ink on them, it just doesn't work well for me. So I just pull this adhesive off and put my piece of rubber down on this easy foam. Now I'm not stretching it. You can stretch these pretty easily, and you don't want to do that. And then trim it off a little bit maybe. Now this is ready to go on my Misti, or I can use it to hand stamp if I just want a few music notes someplace, and on like on a master board or something that I'm working on. There's a little bit of glue right here which makes that spot kind of hard, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Okay, let's see about the other one, because that one sure enough was easy, wasn't it? See, this is that little glue strip there where they've glued it on, and that will have to be cut off just like it was with the music notes. Let's one more time maybe. And I just kind of prise that up a little bit. And some of them come off much easier than others. Let me see if I can get a little something to help with that. I have these tweezers that can be helpful in things like this. There. All you really have to do usually is to get one little start going. And then these things just roll right off these rollers quite nicely usually. Now this one, you can see this rubber has gotten old and dry. I'm just going to cut that end off. All right, like that, because that'll be plenty long. And I'm going to cut this glue off. There. Now I have a nice piece of rubber stamp to use. It's going to be a little shorter than the other piece was, and that's fine. I don't mind. I just want some background stamps with these that are long enough to do my Minislimline cards. Let's see what we got here. This easy foam is nice stuff to have, and it lasts for a long time. Now, if you were remounting your entire studio or something like that, of course, you'd be buying several packs of it, but I think bought 2 or 3 packs over the years, and I have it to use. Let's see. I believe I'll trim that back just a little bit. Now, these are going to be ready to use on the Misti platform or any stamping platform that you have. So, let's see. Now, we'll take this foam piece out. Let me cut a big piece of paper to go down in there. Okay, I've just got some scratch notebook paper here, because I really just want to see how these guys do. I'm going to try this in Memento Black. And the rubber on this one may be a little old, but maybe we can still get it to work. I believe the music notes are going to pick up the ink just a little bit better. Sometimes when they haven't been inked for a while, you have to ink them several times. Oh yeah, I like that. I was thinking maybe some black and white paper would be fun background for some stamps. And I thought I might make some out of some of these. Let's just see how these look now. Oh yeah, I can see how those would be pretty with a little added color in there in the background. It would be easy to do with that stamp. Let me try to do a little overlay with some VersaFine and see if it pulls that image up just a little bit better off of that one that's a little dried out maybe. I have heard that you can put some glycerin on stamps, and I've never done that. I'll try to do some research on that and figure it out. Oh yeah. See how that does? Does real well. It's much better than what I could do rolling. So I'm happy with this. And I hope it's been beneficial for you to see. If you've got some of these rollers that you don't ever use because maybe your re-inkers are out of ink or lost, try taking them off the roller and using them on your platform, because I think this is going to work just fine. And this again is just on copy paper, just for a little test. So I'll make a few cards with some paper and show them at the end. But at any rate, I hope this maybe gives you an idea of something that you can do with your some of your old rollers that you may have. Part of the problem with these rollers is there's no foam underneath, so there's no cushion. And if you don't get a good impression, or if you're not rolling them on a kind of semi-softish surface, sometimes you just miss spots. And I'm not sure, but I think maybe the rubber on these might dry out a little quicker. Maybe it's because they have a larger surface area. I don't know. Stay tuned, because I'm going to do some stamping on these on regular paper and make a few little cards, and we'll see how they actually work up into some card bases. So this was the starting point, and I made some cards, and here's what they look like. These are Minislimlines. They are 3 1/4 by 6 1/4 finished card bases. And I thought they turned out really nice. Let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.